Hey y'all, it's your girl Amber Ray coming to y'all with another video today. Y'all, you do not know what happened to me. Listen, so last weekend when I went out to the club, I met this guy, right? And he like came up to me. He's like, hey, I know you probably don't know me. Mind you, I've been drinking, but I'm not that drunk. I remember, okay? He's like, you don't know me, but I know you. I've been hitting you up on Facebook for a while. And I'm like, oh, really? And I'm like, oh, he's cute or whatever. I'm like, how did I miss you? Because I get a lot of messages, so I can't always reply to everybody, or like maybe a message will go unseen, and I just won't even know you messaged me because I can't keep up with this sometimes. I'm not getting that many messages, but you know, I'm a full-time mom, whatever, full-time job. If a message comes and I don't read it right away, I might forget about it being there. So I was like, okay, so whatever. He ended up following us to another club. Like, he seemed like really interested in me. Like, after that, he had been like hitting me up nonstop. I had went back to Facebook to see how long he had actually been messaging me, and he had been messaging me for a while, y'all. Like, a while. So this whole week, he had been like talking to me, trying to hang out with me. Like, he had been actually real interested in me, and like, it not even on no sexual stuff. Like, it didn't seem like he wanted to have sex with me or anything. Like, it just seemed like real, and I was like, okay, so maybe this could be interesting. So I was like, we've been trying to hang out or whatever, and basically we can't hang out at my house because of the situation. If you guys don't know the situation, go ahead and check out my other video of ending my 4-year relationship, because your girl is really going through a hard time right now with this stuff, okay? So he can't come to my house. So it's like, he was like, I'm gonna pick you up. So mind you, I just get off of work at 6 o'clock. He comes to get me around 7 something. I haven't eaten. I like come home, take a quick shower, throw something on to wear real quick. You know, I haven't done anything much of anything. Like, so he comes and picks me up and stuff, and then like we go. He says we're gonna go and hang out at his aunt's house. So I'm like, okay. So we're driving or whatever. I realized I didn't get anything to drink, and if I don't have something to drink, I get so nauseous. So I was like, well, I hope there's stuff to drink at your auntie's house because I'm gonna be pretty thirsty. And then he was like, well, I got a juice for you, whatever. So cool. So we get to his auntie's house, and he opens the door, and he's like, excuse the mess. But when he said excuse the mess, I didn't expect there to be that big of a mess. Like, I'm like walking. So I'm like walking, and I hear like, it sounds like there's chips. Like, I'm walking on crumbs and chips and dirt. And I'm just like already uncomfortable. It smells like stale kids in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, why would you bring me here? Why would you bring me here? So I'm like, don't mind it, whatever. I've been embarrassed to take people to my house when I was growing up and stuff. It's whatever. He's living with somebody. It's not that big of a deal. So we get to the back room, and okay, first, rewind. Let me rewind it, okay? I forgot to mention the whole ride to his auntie's house. He was on his phone, not saying anything to me. Had the radio up so loud I couldn't even hear my own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So he was on his, like, stuck on his phone. So you know when you're at a light and you're gonna turn right, you know, and you have to like turn and avoid the median, you know, the median right here, you have to turn and go that way. He almost crashed into the median. Listen, he almost crashed the car. He drives so crazy. I told him, I was like, you cannot be driving me anywhere. Like, that is crazy. He was so stuck on his phone, texting and driving, that he almost crashed the car a few times. He like does not stay in the lane. He's like, the lane is here, he's riding the line. Like, you know where the bicycles ride? He's like driving where the bicycles go, like texting on his phone. He like holds the steering wheel with his like arms right here and starts texting with 2 hands. Like, listen, it was out of control. So the whole car ride, I'm like, what the heck did I get myself into once a freaking again? So then, like I said, we get to his auntie's house. It's a freaking mess. It's dark and it smells bad. So we get to the back room and he's like, oh, whatever, these kids are bad. Whoop whoop. I'm like, whatever. And he's like, starts like pushing some like crumbs off the bed. Like there's like food on the bed. And he's like, oh, sorry about the crumbs. Sorry about the mess. Sorry about the crumbs. Let me just put that on the floor. That's what you're stepping on anyway. And I'm like, oh, God. And I'm like, it's dark. And I'm like, is there a light? He turns on the TV and, like, maybe he thought that was all the light we needed was from the TV. Listen, I don't even watch TV. I do not watch TV. So the fact that you almost crashed the car on the way here, it's dirty, it stinks, it's making me uncomfortable, and you can't get off your phone. Like, what the heck? I just got off of work. I did not just get off of work to do this. I didn't come out. What the heck? I just worked 12 hours to do this. Take my ass the fuck home. Take my ass home. Because hell nah. Take my ass home. But I just keep my cool or whatever. Oh, let me not act like I don't got makeup on. So I just keep my cool. And I'm just sitting there minding my own business. My phone died, of course. So I plug in my phone. For the first 20 minutes, the movie is going through the previews. The movie is going through the previews. And he's sitting on the bed. He's sitting on the bed, texting on his phone, not saying a word to me. So then, like, I'm, like, saying little things. I asked him to turn on the light to the room. So he goes, like, because all the light that he had was from the TV. I asked him to turn on some light, and he's like, what do you need some light for? I'm like, to see what the heck is going on. What do you mean? Like, so then, he goes and turns on the light from the closet, and he gives us that little bit of light from the closet, and I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, I don't even want to be here at this point. I want to go home. So he's on his phone for the first 20 minutes of us being there. The previews are going through. Yeah, he's just on his phone, whole, like, 25 minutes. I'm going to say, he gets off his phone, he's like, come here. Like, come here, come lay next to me. I'm like, first of all, all I said was, I was like, no. He's like, no? I was like, no, I'm not going to lay down. Like, I didn't come here to lay down. And then, like, my curls had been, like, I had spent some time on my curls at night making my hair look good. Why would I lay down in a bed and put crumbs in my hair? Think about, like, they just don't think about these things. Why would I lay down and get food in my hair? I don't know who been laying in this bed. It's obviously dirty because, yeah, it's not happening. When I tell you it's not happening, I mean that. It's not happening. Like, first you almost crashed a car. Then it's dirty. Then it smells bad. Then you don't even want to turn on the light. Like, I don't even deserve light to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was just a disaster. So, he's like, oh, okay, like, so that's how you want to act? You want to act all brand new? I was like, no, I don't want to act brand new, but I'm not even comfortable. Like, so then he's like, cool, whatever. You could tell he's upset, irritated. So I'm like, I'm upset and getting irritated. Like, you have the freaking nerve. Like, you have some nerve to bring me here and think that I'm going to have sex with you in this kind of situation. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Like, who do you think I am? Did you pick me up off the street? Is that where you think you got me from? Because you didn't get me off the street. You have me on all social media. I'm not a bum, nasty ass bitch. Like, this shit is a freaking insult that you even thought that I am that low down dirty, that I would have sex with you in this nasty ass bed. Oh, excuse the crumbs. Like, get on with yourself. Get all the way on with yourself. So, y'all, I'm irritated. And then, so, like, he comes and sit, like, next to me. But, mind you, he's still on his phone. Just texting. Something must be going on in this man's life. Like, you are definitely busy, mind distracted. You didn't come here to talk. You literally just showed me that you came here to fuck me. And that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, he starts saying, like, oh, no, he comes and he kisses me on my cheek, and I'm like, oh, okay. So then he tries to kiss me on my lips, and I'm like, we gotta take it a little bit slow down. And he gets mad at this point, and he was like, oh, so you're gonna act all brand new, you know. I was like, I don't know what you saw at the club. I had alcohol in my system, but when I'm my natural self, I'm not gonna be throwing myself at you. Like, I'm not going to be throwing myself at you. You had me on social media for 2 years. What makes you think that this is okay? I post my entire life on Facebook. Like, I'm not a nasty ass bitch. What makes you think that this is okay? Like, I really want to know. What makes you think that this is a situation that I ever want to be in? This is disgusting. I'm upset about this. So, I'm like, yeah, the fact that you think any of this was okay, it's not. It's definitely not. Like I said, I don't know who he thought he was, but no. Absolutely not. Like, you didn't, and before, I don't know the exact conversation, but basically he was like, oh, so you want to act all brand new? I was like, no, I'm not going to act all brand new, but I'm also not going to just have sex with you in this house. It's dirty. It smells bad. I don't know who sleeps in this bed. This is not your bed. Excuse the crumbs, you know, that's disgusting. That's really disgusting. And, you know, guys should think about these things. Like, you didn't think that was going to embarrass you? Like, it embarrassed me to even, like, go there. And now you should be the most embarrassed. So I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm not just going to have sex with you. Like, you didn't, like, how, I'm not even in the mood for that. And he was like, oh, but you have, he's like, I would never mess with a girl that has to drink alcohol to be in the mood. I was like, maybe I was a little bit drunk that night, and maybe, like, yeah, I kissed you that night, but that doesn't mean you're going to hit me up and we're just going to start fucking. Like, it's not going to happen like that. Like, that's just not how it's going to happen. If that's the way I wanted it to happen, I'll definitely let you know, because I would have fucked you. But it's not going to go down like that. And then for you to get mad, like, you have some nerve. You have some nerve. So I was like, yeah, and you're making me really uncomfortable. He's like, uncomfortable? That's the last thing that I want to. He was like, yeah. I was like, you're making me uncomfortable. He was like, okay, uncomfortable. I'll go ahead and take you home. I was like, cool, I got my stuff, and we went. And he's like driving all crazy, can't get off of his phone, you know. I finally get home. I get out of the car so quick. I do not say bye. I don't say anything. Like, I, like, go in the house. I'm like, really? Like, you seem like a good guy. Why did you have to go and do that to your own self? Like, come on. Like, really? So, guys, long story short, I had another unsuccessful date. I got home, had to get in the car and go get me something to eat. It was about 9:30. Panda Express closes at 10, so I was able to make it there and get myself some food and come home and enjoy the rest of my night. Because, listen, that was a freaking disaster. Listen, my daughter's dad found out about this guy that I've been talking to him, and yeah. That's, no. No, we're not jeopardizing stuff for guys like that, okay? We're not, okay? So that's what happened, guys. It was disgusting. It was really disgusting. Like, he had some nerve. I look in the corner of the room, there's like, they have like someone had swept the floor, just a pile of dirt and trash and just nastiness in the pile in the corner of the room. He's like shooing stuff off the bed. Like, if that's the way you live, then that's the way you live. But do not bring me there and ask me to have sex with you. Especially, you know, I'm a YouTuber. I've made a story like this, another story, my worst experience with a guy. It's one of my videos that I posted, and this just goes along with that story. Like, here's another worst experience with a guy. Like, it's disgusting. Like, I don't know where these guys are dropping off of in Tucson, but it is disgusting. Like, oh my God, you guys. I just had to get on here and share that with you guys. I told you, we're going to keep it all the way real this year, okay? Updated. Y'all gonna know what is going on in my life. Okay, so please like this video. Please leave a comment for me. I don't care what you comment, just say hey. And if you have time to like it, please like it. It makes a difference. And share it, subscribe. It's your girl, Amber Ray. with another horrible date. I didn't even get anything to eat. I just got pissed off, you know. I will talk to you guys later, and I love you.